Hey guys, coming at you from my bathroom this week. Just want to reintroduce myself real quick because I realized for several videos I've been forgetting to do that. So, my name is Maggie. I make videos regarding my donor egg IVF process. I currently don't have children, so looking to get pregnant with our first child with my husband. So we're using a clinic that is in California, but we live in Iowa. So there's also a lot of videos I share about the aspect of doing long distance IVF in the pandemic. So this video isn't super related to IVF, but kind of related to IVF and pregnancy and transfer prep and all of that. So I want to talk about getting back into working out. So for a really long time, I, especially like before COVID, I was going to the gym every weekday morning before work and probably working out for like 45 minutes-ish. Was in a super good habit of that, and like sometimes I'd go on weekends too, but like a lot of times I just do yoga on the weekends. And like the pandemic changed that, but then also motivation has changed. I'm pretty self-motivated to work out generally. Like I don't need a class, so that's what's good for me in the pandemic. Like we're still in, by the way, unfortunately, because I live in Iowa, so gyms weren't closed for that long, but gyms were closed for a period of time. And the yoga studio I go to is still closed, not because they have to be, but because the owner just doesn't feel like it's a good idea to go back yet to in person, which is fair because I don't feel like going back in person, especially yoga. There's a lot of breathing. It's a small room. I don't know. It's not a strong idea to me. Other people I understand, but for me, it's not going to happen right now. Anyways, so that kind of leaves me with finding options to do from home. So I like to go walking, but I usually walk with my dog, so we can't get up to a brisk pace usually because he's smelling stuff and whatever. So I kind of view walking as more like a relax, wind down type of activity, which I think is important and I'm becoming to see as more important as my life goes on, is to have that wind down time. So like working in something like walking or stretching or doing like restorative yoga type stuff as being important and more worthwhile to me than like laying on the couch or whatever. Because before it was like either we're working out or we're laying down or whatever. Like there's no in between. And like I'm finding an in between, which is great. But I do still have a desire to do more intense workout. And not only a desire, like it's good for me. It's good to get the cardiovascular exercise. It's also good to get strength exercise. With premature ovarian failure, I that can cause a higher risk for osteoporosis, and doing resistance type exercise is helpful to prevent that. So that's a reason to get that in. And I think it stands to reason that being in, being acclimated to doing cardiovascular type exercise and having a good amount of muscle mass will be helpful in pregnancy and postpartum and all of that. And it's not like a looks thing. It's not like a bounce back after baby thing, but like to physically have stamina through that and to, you know, get back to feeling like myself and like have no expectation of like wearing the same size clothes or like whatever. But I do want to, you know, be able to move around okay and all of that stuff. And, you know, I'm sure that there might be moms listening to this and be like, okay, and that's fine. I don't know what it's gonna be like, but I feel like it's good. It's better to be in the habit than to not be in the habit. And for a while this summer, like this spring, with like dealing with miscarriage stuff and all that, I was not in the habit. And you know, there's periods with the IVF stuff that you're not supposed to do a heavy workout or whatever. So just finding something that I can do to stay in the habit of getting moving around. And if that is just walking, then it's just walking. And if I need to get up to a brisker pace, maybe I don't take the dog. And that's sad. But anyways, so I've been just having different expectations for myself. It used to be like, I'm gonna be a morning workout person because morning is the best time before you have breakfast, and then go work out, then have your breakfast, blah, blah, blah. And like, it had to be this way. It had to be for the 45 minutes. But now it's like, instead of just taking my dog outside to do his business, we do a 10-minute walk. And we do the 10-minute walk at least 2 times a day. And then I go for 30 minutes of exercise a day. And sometimes that's a 30-minute chunk all at once. Sometimes it's 3 10-minute things. Today, it's gonna be 2 15-minute things. And yeah, I just find that a little bit easier. And I use the Peloton app now. I used to use the Obey Fitness app until I realized how much cheaper the Peloton app is than Obey. I like the look of Obey better. Obey is very bright, light, and shiny. It's very cute. Peloton is fine. It's like, I really like the instructors and I like the music on Peloton, but like the look of the Obey app is very pretty. So it's not nothing. And I like the workouts that were on Obey too. Peloton does have a lot of workouts. I don't have a Peloton bike. I don't foresee getting a Peloton bike. I would like to get a treadmill, especially in Iowa. The winter is dark, the winter is cold. So I would love to have a treadmill by this winter so I can just do a quick little walk. And then as far as like motivating myself to do it, like it's like so much easier to click play on the 10-minute workout than it is the 30. And then sometimes I like used to hear people say this, but like, and be like, yeah, whatever. Like sometimes if I just like commit to doing the 10-minute workout, by the end, I'm like, you know, I could do another 10. And yeah, so I think that's super helpful. And just like having a space set up is super important. Like no matter what that space was, before we moved into this new house, that like I have a room for my exercise stuff. I used to work out in my bathroom because there was enough space. The dog wasn't in there bothering me. It was quiet, like I wasn't waking up my husband in the morning, and so that's what I did. And that was fine for a long time. Now we have a room and the dog is in there bothering me, but it's fine. He's quiet. What I was doing before is like the dog would be in his cage, and I realized that doesn't work. So just realizing what works and what doesn't. Having an outfit ready to go for the morning so you can just do it. And then I used to be like, I'm never gonna work out on my lunch break or after work, forget it. But now I've kind of like come to enjoy that as like a midday pick me up or like an after dinner kind of thing. And just like, it's 10 minutes, it's 15 minutes, just get through it and just kind of bounce along with your evening. I don't know if anything I had said was helpful, but hopefully it was. And please share with me if you have any tips on like whether it's a workout you like to do that you find particularly enjoyable, or like some like trigger for you that like helps you to like be like, yes, I'm doing this, the workout. Then that's could be helpful too. So feel free to comment those below, and if you liked the video, then like the video, and if you like my channel, feel free to subscribe, all that stuff. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.